George loved being in charge. He liked planning games and telling everyone what to do. So, when his teacher announced a team leader election for the school festival, George grinned. "I've got this," George whispered. He made posters with bold letters. He even practiced a serious nod in the mirror, just like the grown-ups on television. The day of the election arrived. George gave his best speech. He promised fun and amazing results. The class listened, and then they voted. "George for team leader," Mr. Benton announced. George felt tall and important. He was in charge. But leading was harder than George thought. There were decorations, roles, a budget, and a performance to plan, and things started to fall apart. "You never listen," said Lily. "I quit," shouted Tom. George felt confused. He thought being the leader meant telling people what to do. Mr. Benton saw George's frown. "Leadership isn't about control," he said gently. "It's about character." "Character?" George asked. Mr. Benton smiled and handed him a list. "Try this," he said. The list read, 1. Listen more than you talk. Not just nodding, but really hearing. 2. Stay calm under pressure. Breathe instead of blame. George read the words carefully. They made him think. 3. Admit mistakes, even big ones. George remembered interrupting Lily. He felt a pang of guilt. 4. Lift others up. Help everyone shine. George pictured his classmates and their talents. 5. Take responsibility. Own up when things fail. George knew he hadn't done a great job so far. 6. Include everyone. Every voice matters. George realized he had only listened to his own ideas. 7. Led by example. Show, don't just tell. George decided to start helping with the decorations. 8. Ask for help. Strong doesn't mean solo. George decided to ask Mr. Benton for advice. 9. Celebrate team wins, even the quiet ones. George thought about how to thank everyone. 10. Keep learning. No one has all the answers. George knew he had a lot more to learn. That weekend, George called a meeting. "What should we change?" he asked. He listened to every idea. He apologized to Lily. He even tried Tom's idea for the game booth. The team worked harder that week. They trusted George now. He wasn't just the boss. The festival was a success. The performance got loud applause. Everyone had fun. "I'm glad you were our leader," Lucas said. "You helped us do it." George smiled. George wrote in his notebook, "Being in charge is a role. Being a leader is a choice." And George kept making that choice, every day, with or without the title.